This is going to be my one and only warning on why not to underestimate the damage of narcissistic smear campaigns. These insidious tactics, often deployed by narcissistic personalities, serve as a weapon to manipulate, discredit, and exert control over their targets. The fallout from these campaigns can be profound, inflicting emotional distress, damaging relationships, and even jeopardizing professional standing.
Believe in lies while knowing they're false.
Recognizing the signs of such a campaign and arming oneself with strategies to defend against it is paramount for safeguarding one's well-being and integrity amidst the manipulative tactics of narcissists. Let's start with 5 signs of a narcissistic smear campaign. First, false accusations. Let's talk about false accusations. You know, when someone says stuff about you that just isn't true.
Now, I don't know what you got for selling me out, but I sure as shit hope it's worth it.
Well, narcissists are pros at making things up or making them sound worse than they are. They love spreading rumors or telling lies to make you look bad to other people. It's like they're trying to ruin your reputation on purpose. And that's not fair, right? So, if you ever hear someone saying bad stuff about you that you know isn't true, it could be a sign of a narcissistic smear campaign. Keep an eye out for it, and don't let them get away with it. Next, selective truths. Ever heard someone tell only part of a story to make someone else look bad? Well, that's what narcissists do. They twist the facts and only tell the parts that make you seem like the bad guy. They leave out anything good you've done or any reasons behind your actions. It's like they're painting a picture of you, but only using the colors that make you look bad. And that's not fair, right? Everyone has good and bad sides, but narcissists only focus on the bad. So, if you notice someone leaving out important details or only telling one side of the story, they might be trying to smear your name. Don't let them fool you. You're more than just the bad stuff they're saying. And the third sign is gaslighting. It's a sneaky thing narcissists do to mess with your head. They twist reality in a way that makes you doubt yourself or think you're going crazy. Imagine someone telling you something happened when you're sure it didn't. That's gaslighting. They try to make you question your own memories and perceptions. It's like they're trying to make you feel like you can't trust yourself. And when you start doubting yourself, it's easier for them to make others doubt you too. But here's the thing. You're not crazy, and your feelings are valid. If someone's constantly making you doubt yourself, they might be gaslighting you. Trust your gut, and don't let them mess with your head. You know yourself better than anyone else does. Now, let's talk about the 4th sign. Recruitment of allies. Ever notice someone gathering a bunch of people to back up their story, even if it's not true? Well, that's what narcissists do. They get others to join in on spreading lies or supporting their twisted version of events. It's like they're building a team just to make themselves look better and make you look worse. And having a bunch of people on their side can make it seem like they're right even when they're not. It's not fair, right? Imagine trying to defend yourself against a whole group of people who believe lies. But here's the thing. Just because they have a bunch of allies doesn't mean they're right. Stick to the truth, and don't let their army of supporters intimidate you. You know what really happened, and that's what matters most. 5th, projection. Now, let's tackle the 5th sign, projection. Ever had someone accuse you of doing something that they do themselves? That's what projection is all about. Narcissists like to throw their own faults onto others, making it seem like you're the one with the problem. It's like they're looking in a mirror and seeing your reflection instead of their own. They'll point fingers at you for things they're guilty of themselves. It's not fair, right? Imagine being blamed for stuff you didn't even do just because someone else doesn't want to admit their own mistakes. But here's the thing. Just because they're pointing fingers at you doesn't mean you're the one in the wrong. Don't let their projection make you doubt yourself. You know who you are, your flaws and all, and that's what really matters. Now, here is a bonus for you. This is the point where we talk about defending against narcissistic smear campaigns. First, maintain documentation. Let's start with the first point, maintaining documentation. It's crucial to keep track of things when you're dealing with a tricky situation. So, anytime you have a conversation, get an email, or something happens that could cause trouble, write it down. Please keep a record of all the details, like who said what and when it happened. Having this evidence can be super helpful if someone tries to spread lies about you or twist the truth. It's like having your own backup to set the record straight. Plus, it shows that you're organized and prepared to defend yourself if you need to.
How did you do this?
So, grab a notebook or use your phone to jot down any important stuff. Trust me, it could make a big difference when it comes to protecting yourself. Number 2, stay calm and rational. When someone starts spreading rumors or saying mean things about you, it's totally normal to feel upset or angry. But here's the thing, reacting with strong emotions can actually make the situation worse. It's like adding fuel to the fire, you know? Instead, try to stay cool, calm, and collected. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that getting all worked up won't help. Instead of getting defensive or lashing out, focus on the facts. Stick to what really happened and don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. By staying rational, you show that you're not easily shaken and that you're confident in your own truth. So, take a step back, breathe, and respond calmly. It'll help you handle the situation like a pro. Number 3, set boundaries. When dealing with a narcissist, it's crucial to protect yourself from their harmful behavior. One way to do this is by setting clear limits on how much contact you have with them. If possible, try to reduce or even cut off communication altogether. This might sound harsh, but it's necessary to prevent them from continuing to manipulate or hurt you. By creating distance, you're putting your own well-being first and refusing to let their toxicity affect you. Remember, you have the right to prioritize your mental and emotional health. So don't hesitate to set boundaries and stick to them, even if it means distancing yourself from the narcissist. It's a powerful step towards reclaiming your peace of mind and protecting yourself from further harm. Number 4, seek support. Dealing with a narcissistic smear campaign can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. It's important to reach out to people you trust, like friends, family, or even professionals, who can offer emotional support and guidance. Talking to someone who understands what you're going through can provide comfort and perspective. They can help you see things clearly and remind you that you're not alone in this. Plus, having a support system can give you the strength and courage to stand up against negativity. So don't hesitate to lean on those who care about you and ask for their help. Together, you can navigate through the challenges and come out stronger on the other side. Number 5, legal action. Let's discuss legal action. If the smear campaign against you reaches a point where it's causing serious harm, like defamation or other legal problems, it might be time to consider taking legal steps. Seeking advice from a lawyer can help you understand your rights and explore potential courses of action. They can assess the situation and provide guidance on how to protect yourself legally. While taking legal action might seem daunting, it's important to stand up for yourself and hold the perpetrator accountable for their actions. By pursuing legal recourse, you're asserting your rights and seeking justice for the harm caused to you. So, if you find yourself in a situation where the smear campaign has crossed legal boundaries, don't hesitate to reach out to a qualified legal professional for assistance. It's a proactive step towards defending your reputation and seeking resolution. Lastly, educate others. When you're facing a smear campaign, it's important to take control of the narrative and share your side of the story. One way to do this is by proactively reaching out to mutual contacts, People who know both you and the person spreading lies and explaining your perspective. By sharing the truth directly with others, you can counteract the false narrative that's being spread about you. Be honest and transparent about what's really going on, and don't be afraid to ask for their support. Educating others about the situation not only helps to protect your reputation, but also prevents the spread of misinformation. Remember, communication is critical in challenging times like these, so don't hesitate to speak up and share your truth with those who matter. Narcissistic smear campaigns can have devastating consequences, but recognizing the signs and taking proactive steps to defend against them is essential for protecting oneself from manipulation and maintaining personal integrity. By staying informed, maintaining documentation, seeking support, and asserting boundaries, individuals can effectively navigate and mitigate the damage caused by narcissistic smear campaigns.